Hello friends, this is Grappa, and today we have access to the PTR server, so we're actually going to test the stuff in it. Now, before anything, I will say that I am not going to be talking about Izanagi, or is her name Izanami? Yuihime, basically. I'm not going to talk about her because everyone, their mother is talking about her, so I'm going to focus on the other stuff, and because I also want to test some other things, so if you guys want to look at how broken she is, you can go check someone else out. But okay, here's the PTR server. And before we get into it, this is Daddy Free to Play's timetable basically, and you will notice that some of the events aren't actually here yet. They're gonna show up like a few more days later. So the Flaming Echo, Sweet Wishes, Jigsaw event flashback, and the Rave skins and the graffiti wall, those are also all gonna be at a later date, and that also reflects in the PTR. So we're gonna have to wait like another 8 days or a week basically before we will have access to those in the PTR. But for now, we have some stuff, basically. Alright, so let's talk about Ptah, Ayn. And basically, okay, so these are her skills, and she is R6able, by the way, from the event, just like Uday and Parmy in the previous events. So that's really nice. So first, she has a resist lead, which, I mean, it is kind of useful sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like those high resist leads. But, you know, it's not the best lead in the world. By the way, I love her freaking mechanical bull. And her S1 is attack one enemy 2 times, 50%, and then each hit has upwards of an 80% trigger chance for crit rate down. So I like this crit rate down effect because it's pretty simple to actually apply. And crit rate down is actually a really useful buff. It'll remain to be seen where she'll be useful, but I like this skill a lot. Now for S2, she gains standoff, which means she can't die, and then grants shield to Ain's teammates, excluding herself. So everyone else gets the shield. The shield strength is 24% of her max HP, and it's on a 3-turn cooldown, which is really nice. Now, when it comes to her S3, let's actually look at the resonances. The ascensions, oh my god. The ascensions for S3. Her S3 is attack one enemy 3 times, damage is 40% attack, 2% of max HP. Now that's actually really useful. Each hit has a 50% chance of inflicting defense down, which is really high chance to actually proc it. Then calls in one random ally to assist. Now, if the skill is on cooldown and Ayn is not incapacitated, grants her teammates, excluding herself, so it doesn't actually trigger on this, extra damage when they attack outside of their turns. Extra damage is 5% of Ain's max HP. Trigger 1 time per turn. I think that this is really nice because, like, for example, Alice with her follow-ups, or for example, Yunchuan or Hall. So I think that this is going to be really nice because this is 5% of her max HP, and that can add up, especially for something like Yunchuan or Hall, who follow up with every single turn that they take. So I think that this is really nice and broken, maybe, but we shall see. Now for the rest of her ascensions, she gets some stats here, stats there, HP 10%, resist, which is not that good, and defense plus 20%. I don't like this. Like she has like this whole HP thing with her skill and the follow-up being based on her max HP, and then she gets plus defense, which is not the best. So yeah. Now in terms of her resonances, I will say that her resonances are actually useful. Final shield strength, damage reduction on a critical hit, base, and then incapacitated damage taken minus 18%. So if she is incapacitated and they land a critical hit on her, she will reduce 18% and 12%. I don't know if it's additive or multiplicative, but it's still really nice. Base, and then force barrier, granting shield changed to granting Ank's blessing, which is the shield, and then resist plus 20%. So it's a unique debuff. It's a silver rim buff, which is really nice, and resist plus 20%. It's not that useful, but at least it's a unique buff. Now, again, you can get her for free from the commissions, and yeah, she's about the same as Uday in the previous event. And if you didn't get Uday last event, I implore you to please do your dailies and farm for her, because it's a free R6 Esper, and it's gonna be a while before she goes back into the gold record pool. I doubt she's going to be there for like at least a month or 2. So yeah, that's really important. So when it comes to the events, we have this, the United Sounds, and this is just gonna be your. This is similar to the previous event that we had last week, which is like, okay, you just flip, you just gain some stuff every single day. You participate, and then you just flip these out, and then you'll just get some currency, basically. It's pretty much that, and then you'll get a name card at the end. That's pretty nice. Now, another thing that's very interesting is this Withering Omen. So basically, this is gonna be our like first kind of global event where everyone can participate to take down the boss, basically. It's like our server-wide boss. And so if you actually check it out, you will gain some rewards at the end of these, which are pretty nice. And the Withering Omen's boss is actually here in the training stage of the Sea of Sorrow event. So if you want to access it, you can either go there from the events tab, or you can go here into the Sea of Sorrow. So if we go into the training event, it's gonna be basically this, right? It's similar to the Leora event that we had last time. And yeah, you want to have a team for it. So now I'm actually gonna first check it out for the first time. So you can see here that the boss is actually something that's pretty unique. And so I'm gonna be testing this out for the first time, just seeing what it is. Oh, must deploy specific Esper. Okay, let's remove that and put in a trial. Yuhime. Alright, so if you guys didn't know, Yuhime is actually pretty insane. She's pretty decent, I would say. I would summon for her at R0 definitely, because she has a universal speed lead. But I digress, let's talk about this in the future. So turn limit 150, and our goal is to get to EX++. Interesting. So okay, let's just tackle it, right? Let's just go into it and attack with our Yuhime. Ooh, wow, look at that. That looks insane. Alright, so boss has no HP, obviously. Yeah, let's just... I'm not gonna read the skills right now, let's just go and cry first. Let's just... Can we kill these ads? Can we actually kill these ads? Power boost! Oh shoot, wait. Even the ads got stronger. Hold on. Oh god, they're attacking me a lot. I'm still not gonna read any skills for now. Let's just... Oh, so they do come back. Gains a start at the start of holy turns. Okay, so they can't die. Interesting. Okay, let's read the skills now. All allies AP push, grants attack up. Okay, not bad, not bad. Attacks all enemies, and then inflicts defense down, deals extra to not buff. Okay, and then what's the basic skill? The basic skill is attack all enemies, 80% chance for attack down, applies additional effects based on the elemental forces it has. So if it has the rippling force, inflicts bleed. If it has the sanction force, disease, frozen force, freeze. Now how does it get these? So at the end of Holy Stone Tyrant's turn, if it has all elemental forces, dispels debuffs, okay, and consumes them, and then damage per hit is 80, so it's a 240, dispels all buffs from the enemies, oh wow, inflicts stun, and then elemental forces are these, gains control immune and damage mitigation. The more debuffs the Holy Stone Tyrant has, the weaker the mitigation effect. It doesn't seem, it says control immune, right? So it seems that it can be AP reduced. Gains control immune at the start of Shackled Holy Stone's turn, which is, or is it this guy? Is this the Shackled Holy Stone? Yeah, okay, this is the Shackled Holy Stone. At the start of Shackled, okay, wait, are they different? Shackled Holy Stone grants all allies speed up. If Holy Stone is not debuffed, Frozen Force. So we need to debuff him. If Holy Stone is not debuffed, grants Sanction Force. If Holy Stone is not debuffed, grants Rippling Force. Dispels one debuff. Oh my god, they're all different. Oh my god, they're all different. Grants all allies crit rate up, Sanction Force, and Rippling Force. Dispels one debuff. So there are two Dispel one debuffs Rippling Forces. And then there's one Speed up Frozen Force. And then one crit rate up Sanction Force. And then, so he's gonna have Frozen Force. And then Frozen Force is the bleed. So you want to debuff. You want to debuff a lot. In order to make sure that they do not give the forces. I see. So, actually, wow, that's actually pretty good here. Because if they attack into you, they get debuffed. So that's pretty funny. Let's see. Okay. Them dying doesn't seem to matter. because they will revive and then they will keep their buffs anyway. But that means they'll also keep their debuffs, which is really good. And I'm sorry for all the people there who are wondering, oh my gosh, Izanami, and like showcase her skills. Yeah, no, thank you. Go to somewhere else. But okay, that seems pretty not that difficult, I guess. Looks pretty interesting so far, but we'll have to wait to see. This term limit seems to be something that's gonna be really bad, so gonna have to keep buff blockers. Also gonna be really nice, I would assume. That way they cannot get buffs. So yeah, that's it for now. I guess I'll showcase this more later on properly. So yeah, that seems pretty much it. So far the PTR has only been released for like 4 hours and we've already done 7%. So I think that people can manage to clear this, I believe. Let's see. We're definitely gonna need some guides for this when it comes out, so I'll try to make one out, that way everyone can get the rewards. But yeah. Okay, so we do have the Reincarnation Tower that's revamped, and there are a bunch of nice freaking rewards here, so that's really awesome. And then if we just challenge this, it seems to be like a bit different than before, because there's like these things. What about the shop? Okay, create team. Okay, so it seems pretty similar to before, but we have some missions. We gain these reincarnation points, and then loot plus 200% if we have Yuhime. So I assume it just means that like we'll win more rewards basically if we get these, and we can only get 20,000. Once you reach a limit, you can't get any more. Each time a new combat simulation, the reward limit will increase. Okay, and if we see here, I think this is Izanagi. So yeah, we have some stuff lined up for us in the following updates. Because yeah, this Reincarnation Tower is going to last for 83 days. So it's going to last 3 months. It's going to last a few updates. So this is going to be with us, and the rewards are going to increase over time. So we will be able to buy more stuff later on as time goes on. And yeah, oh, this even resets. This resets every 20 days. So yeah, you should think of this as like you do this every 3 weeks basically. And yeah, we already have like sort of some previews of like the future espers, so that's pretty interesting. And oh yeah, this also confirms that there is going to be a Fafnir duel, so you guys might want to start building your Fafnir teams for the following update. Another thing is the Lu Yi skin. It is here. Somewhere. I don't know where it is. Preview. But yeah, look at that. We will get this skin in the Empass. I think this is our first 4-star Esper for the Empass skins. So this is pretty definitely new. And in the future, we will get the Rave skins event. So we will be able to get our old skins back if you guys want to buy them. Another thing is the Unas Up event. So if you guys are saving up your Shimmer records basically, you might want to consider pulling now because you will get Unas. I don't know if this is going to be a bait because it's like the only espers that I think that are on par with Unas are like Fengnusi and JJ. And like, do you think that they're going to release like a Fengnusi up event before they go through like their old list? Like it's probably gonna be like Cecilia and like Tever first, so it's gonna be like it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a few updates before we get Fengnusi or JJ. So I don't know, I feel like I might have to pull my Shimmer Records event right away, but we shall see. Anyway, that's pretty much it in terms of the events that we have right now. Again, not talking about Yuhime because I want to test her out anymore, so if you guys want to check her out, do check her out in someone else's video like Daddy Free to Play or GG Easy or all these other people that I can probably shout out. But that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys... Wait, what the frick? Yo, this anomaly. Anyway, I got sidetracked. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Get out of here.